Today is Friday, August 26th, and this is the DragonCharts stock pick video of the day for the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Over the past week, we've been tracking about 4 stocks for potential buy entry, and one of them has triggered for buy entry. So let's take a look at that stock, and we'll analyze where we bought it and where we're looking to exit and our potential stop price. As you may recall, we found that stock by doing a relative strength breakout scan, which is one of our preset formulas for finding the strongest stocks that are breaking out of consolidation. It's a really quick way to find the strongest stocks in the market at any given time. So let's select the country, which is China, and then the exchange is Hong Kong. We just have Hong Kong and Shanghai listed under China. And then we click this button, relative strength breakout. If we want to, we can set a minimum price range to put a minimum dollar amount that the stock has to be over. Or we can put a minimum average daily volume, million shares or above, for example. But let's just leave both of those filters blank and just do a scan for what comes up on relative strength breakout. It says here we got 29 results found. We can scroll down and we see all the results. This is 29 stocks that are the strongest stocks in Hong Kong. In a matter of just seconds, we found them by clicking this button, relative strength breakout, which again is designed to find stocks that have broken out above resistance, above a basic consolidation. And we like to sort by relative strength, which is this column heading right here. Relative strength, again, just compares how strong the stock is relative to every other stock in the market. So the stocks at the top are going to be stronger than 97% of all the other stocks in the market, for example, if it has a 97% relative strength rating. So what we typically do when we're doing our research for potential stocks to buy is we simply click on each of these and look at the charts until we find patterns that we like. But let's jump down to the one stock that was on our watch list, which was number 1038 right here, CKI Holdings. On the left here, you'll see the list of all the stocks that were returned in our scan, so we can look through others. We first pointed this out to you as a potential buy entry on August 22nd, which was this day right here. And what we were looking at was a potential buy entry on a breakout above the high of this horizontal consolidation. Specifically, we had said we were looking for a buy entry above the 4750 level. And that breakout has happened. You can see here that yesterday, August 25th, that the stock actually broke out above the horizontal base of consolidation. So we are now long this stock. It has triggered our buy entry by moving above this horizontal price consolidation. Those of you who've taken our stock trading success course know that there's 3 types of trades that we take. One is the relative strength breakout, a stock that breaks out above a valid base of consolidation, and this is one such example. The other type of trades we take are pullbacks and trend reversals. Now in this particular situation, what we look for is we put our stop loss below the low of the consolidation, which is right here. The low of this day right here, August 19th, below the August 19th low of 44.60 is where our stop price would be. So we normally give the stock a bit of wiggle room, so we're not going to put it right at 44.60. We're going to put it at, say, about 44.40, which is about 0.5% below the actual support. So we got the breakout entry here above 47.50, and we got our stop price 44.40. So that gives us a 3-point stop loss from the entry point to the exit point, which is about a 7 to 8% stop from the entry price. That's normally where our stop prices are, about 7 to 8% below our entry price, never more than 10%. Our expectation for this trade is for it to move higher to continue its uptrend. Notice it's been in an uptrend now for quite some time. Look at the longer term chart here. We can see that the stock broke out of a base of consolidation way back in June of 2011. So it's been in a new uptrend since June. Notice how the 20-day exponential moving average, the pink line, has been perfectly acting as support. That's one indicator that we commonly use because when stocks are trending higher, they'll often pull back to support of their 20-day exponential moving averages. Now here we had an undercut of the 20-day exponential moving average where it actually came down to its 50-day moving average, the green line. But this is actually positive because it shakes out the people that what are known as the weak hands, the people who sell very quickly. And notice how the buyers stepped right in and the stock moved back up the following day. So that was actually a potential buy entry above the high of this shakeout bar. But now it's once again trending and following its 20-day exponential moving average. So we're long this stock in our model portfolio, and we will continue tracking its performance every day, including updating our stop price. In addition to 1038, we also have 3 other stocks that remain on our watch list, which you can see here. Notice that we've adjusted the entry prices slightly for some of these stocks based on price action over the past several days, but they still remain on our watch list. So if any of these trigger in today's session, we'll be entering them as well and tracking the performance. If you haven't had a chance to do so yet, we strongly recommend that you log into DragonScan and start to see how you can quickly and easily find the types of stocks that you're looking for in various markets. For example, relative strength breakout, pullback scan. If we do a pullback scan, we'll see no results found. Now this is actually an indicator of market conditions. If we get no results found when we do a pullback scan, what that's telling us is that the market conditions are not ideal for stocks trending higher that are pulling back to support. So this is a very strong indicator of market conditions. So that keeps us out of trouble. And trend reversal helps us find stocks that have been trending lower for a long time and have suddenly started to reverse and move higher. You can see here the stock has been in a downtrend, but now the 20 period moving average has crossed above the 50. The stock is starting to, it's formed a higher low and a higher high, so this is a stock that may be reversing its downtrend. Also, the self-serve scans give you a lot of flexibility. You can search for stocks that are above certain moving averages or below their moving averages, stocks that are near their 52-week highs, which will always show you the strongest stocks in the market, or even stocks that have a certain relative strength ranking of 90 to 100. Very quick ways you can find the strongest stocks in the market that are holding up near their highs and breaking higher, even as the main stock market indexes move lower. So this stock that triggered today, CKI Holdings, is a good example of a stock that's at a new high, even as the broad market moves lower. So DragonScan quickly and easily enables you to find those stocks. And when the stock market does start to stabilize and move higher, these stocks that have relative strength, that are at their highs, are going to be the first ones to surge higher. So be sure to watch our stock pick videos every day to stay on top of the strongest stocks in the markets. And be sure to attend our next live weekly Q&A session where you can ask any questions that you have about the screener, how to use it, or any questions about our strategy you can ask as well. We'll be sending you an email to let you know when that next Q&A session is going to be.